Hello everyone, it is Jayden and welcome to The Alpha, the show where we talk about the hottest topics in pop culture and sports. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit that like button on the video, and if you enjoy my commentary and myself truly as always, be sure to tap that subscribe button and to hit that notification bell to get notified when all my videos go live. I love you guys so much. Peace, love, and positivity always, y'all. See ya. We're going to get to the Caped Crusader himself. Now, a lot of this news that we are about to get to is not 100% confirmed, okay? This is coming from a media insider in the movie industry, and they wrote a whole article on it, and Variety did. So I know there's been a lot of, subtweets and what's it called? The thing they do on Twitter when they pretty much fact check you on Twitter, community guideline or whatever is the term they use, anyways. But a lot of this and the information has been community guidelined on Twitter that we're about to read in this article, but I just wanted to expound upon it because it is wild if these rumors are true. And we're going to get to it. Let's get to the article first. By Variety, The Batman 2 is preparing to begin shooting next spring at Warner Brothers Discovery. Good news for fans of Robert Pattinson's Dark Knight. In Warner Bros. Discovery's recent letter to shareholders, the company announced that Matt Reeves' long-awaited The Batman Part 2 will finally begin filming in spring 2026 for an October 2027 theatrical release. Pattinson, who's gone from filming Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, Jesus, I didn't even know he was in that, to Denis Villeneuve's Dune Part 3, this year alone returned in the title role. Warner Bros. Discovery shareholders letter celebrated the recent success of Superman, blah, 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 blah. The company wrote DC Studios' universe of characters represents not only one of Warner Brothers. Discovery's most valuable pieces of intellectual property, but one of the most valuable assets of entertainment, or in entertainment, rather. I don't think it actually goes in depth of what I am wanting to talk about, and it actually didn't. So basically, it just gives a background of what essentially is going on with the Batman, confirming that it is getting ready to film next spring, and they're looking for an October 2027 release date. But that is not what I'm wanting to talk about. That's just a little bit of the news update for the Batman. There are reports, and this is from Jeff Snyder, okay? He's a person in the media space, and obviously, like I said, this has been community guidelined a lot, and I mean a lot. But there are reports that the Boy Wonder, aka Robin, is reportedly supposed to be in this movie. They are saying, and Jeff Snyder said this, that somebody got a hold of the script, one of his insiders that he knows in the movie industry, somehow, some way, they saw the script and they were reporting that Robin is part of the Batman 2's script. Now, this has been something that has been reported before in the media space, okay? Leading up to this movie, I remember maybe like a year ago, there were a lot of reports that were going around suggesting that Robin was going to be in the Batman Part 2. I never understood why. It made no sense, and I'm going to dissect that later on into my argument. But first of all, I have to personally say that I want to debunk this rumor when it pertains to Jeff Snyder reporting that Robin is in this. Because I have no idea why he would be. Because first of all, this would absolutely contradict what James Gunn is wanting to do when it pertains to his Batman the Brave and the Bold movie. And although I know it's not going to be titled Batman the Brave and the Bold, because he keeps changing the titles of his other movies, but he specifically stated that his Batman movie is going to feature Robin. And it is going to be Damian Wayne. It would make no sense for general audiences, and for general audiences' sake, to have to keep up with two different Robins. And another argument, and I know this is what that people are going to say down in the comment section. Well, Jayden, you already have 2 Batmans. Why don't you just have 2 Robins? Let me just let you know this, okay? There are 2 Bruce Waynes. There's 2 Bruce, and I'm gonna have multiple arguments for this. Everybody knows who Bruce Wayne is. Okay. It's always been the same guy. Batman has always been Bruce Wayne. What about Robin? Last time I checked, there's like 4 different iterations of Robin. You have Damian, who is the most recent one. You have Tim Drake, Dick Grayson, who is mostly everybody's favorite, including me. Well, Damian's kind of up there for me as well. And then you have Jason Todd. Those are your 4 iterations of Robin. We already know Damian Wayne is going to be the DCU's Robin. So why on earth would you confuse audiences into thinking that Damian is going to be the Robin in the Batman Part 2? It makes absolutely no sense because you're not going to do Damian. There's no way from the Batman 1 that we have any type of plot or plot line that suggests that Batman has a kid with Talia al Ghul. So it's not going to be Dick. It's not going to be Damian. Are you going to do Dick Grayson? Flying Graysons? That might be something you might do. I don't know. But it would not be in the best interest of the audiences because the audiences will get confused. Why do we have another Robin? And again, like I said, it is a valid argument. Why would we have another Batman? I don't know. Me personally, I don't think it is a good idea to put Robin in this movie. I just really don't, because I think Robin is a more important character in the DCU for world building and the type of world building that James Gunn is trying to do with all these characters and having all these storylines and eventually getting these characters together in a big movie. That's the reason why I don't like it. And another reason why I don't like it as well, I do not see, and I emphatically say this, I do not see Robert Pattinson's Batman having any type of cool or interesting chemistry with Robin for the viewer. I just don't see it. And even comic book fan, I do not see any way, form, or fashion from Batman and Bruce Wayne's aspect. I don't see this Batman being able to have any type of chemistry with any type of Bat family member. He barely has any type of good chemistry with Alfred. And that's the type of chemistry that I look for in a Batman movie because I like Alfred and Batman's type of chemistry. Again, I was raised up watching Batman the Animated Series, so I'm kind of spoiled. And with Andy Serkis and Robert Pattinson, I just did not dig their dynamic. Even the little type of emotional scene, you can say, that they have when Alfred was in the hospital, Andy Serkis' Alfred was in the hospital, it just didn't hit me home. I just never cared for their dynamic. And the issues that I've had with his Bruce Wayne, he has no character. He's just he's Batman 24/7. He's never Bruce Wayne at all. So I do not see that meshing with any type of Robin, any type of iteration of Robin. Definitely not Damian Wayne. This Batman is super young. He's not been in the role long enough to deal with somebody like Damian. And even if you go to Dick Grayson, I don't see this Batman having any sort of dynamic with Robin. Because Batman has to have this level of maturity to be able to handle raising young teenage kids who are getting ready to go in Gotham City, the most dangerous city, and fight crime at a young age, at a very not good parenting young age, okay? So I just do not see that. And that's the reason why I just don't think Robin's a good idea for this movie. Now, am I 100% against it? Not really. If they do it, it ain't gonna to deduct any points in my score when I watch the movie. Although I'm going to be irritated that it's in there, but I'm not going to be 100% against it. If they want to do it, fine. It's Robin content. We have not seen a great Robin on screen. Kudos to the guy who was he was in Batman and Robin, and I think he was in Batman Forever or whatever. The guy who played Robin, I don't even know if he was Dick Grayson. I think he was Dick Grayson. But I haven't been a big fan of any type of Robin that's been on screen. Even the Robin from the end of The Dark Knight Rises that they wanted to do, that whole Robin they had going on, I wasn't a fan of that either, and I was not going to be a fan of that. So I have not been a huge fan of any type of Robin that has been portrayed on screen so far. So and it might be a chance for them to possibly get Robin right. Now again, everybody's in love with Matt Reeves and what he did with his Batman movie, and I give kudos where kudos is due. I think Matt Reeves did a darn good job. But I think Matt Reeves needs to hit on the Bruce Wayne aspect when it comes to Robert Pattinson's Batman just a little bit better. Now, and Matt Reeves' argument for that might be that it's his Batman movie, and that's what gives his character, his Batman movie's uniqueness. Fine, albeit whatever. Just do me a favor. Just touch it up just a little bit. But that's just me. So, and I would be interested to see what he would do with Robin, specifically for just with the mask on, because he nailed that aspect out of the part with Batman. So maybe we get to see Robin look cool and be cool for once. It'll be interesting to see, and I'm fully supportive of that. So I wouldn't be totally against it. But outside of just the Robin thing, shooting in the spring, that's good to hear. So they're getting to it as soon as possible in the coming months, and they're shooting for an October 2027 release date, which is plenty of time to do any type of post-production for the movie. So we got great timing, and it's nice to see that we have a schedule laid out and ready to go, scripts already done and all that. You're already doing better than what Marvel does, Warner Brothers. You're cooking, and keep cooking. But overall, that's just from the Robin news. I'm going to just put my little 2 cents in it as well when it comes to the Batman. I want to see Mr. Freeze as the antagonist along with Penguin. Let them have some type of storyline together. I'll be 100% supportive of that. And I would love to see Robert Pattinson's Batman evolve. Bruce Wayne specifically evolve. I think his Batman's fine. But I want to see Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne evolve. So that is basically my little wants and needs. I've prefaced this before in past shows, but I just want to regurgitate that information again. But that's pretty much all we have right now in regards to the Batman's news. Obviously, I have nobody to, like John Campea does, any type of partner to say, hey, what do you think of this news? I just had to give my perspective of it, and essentially roll on. Hopefully one day, guys, I'll have a bunch of people on here with me, because I know y'all's probably tired of just seeing my ugly face, just sitting here talking by myself for an hour. Trust me, I'm very, very looking forward to possibly getting a partner in the future. But anyways, outside of that, guys, what do you guys think of this news of Robin reportedly being part of the script in the Batman 2? Now, this comes with a little caveat, little asterisk on here with little red markings on it. This isn't 100% true. It is rumors, okay? It is rumors. Not 100% true, and I'm leaning to this being most likely not true. I'm leaning towards that edge of the trend because a lot of people, and then Twitter is getting down on the reports now. There's a lot of community guidelines going on about this not exactly being the case, because Jeff Snyder has reported false information in the past. He's not 100% credible. But outside of that, what do you guys think of the idea? And what do you guys think of my proposition? I would love to see Mr. Freeze as the main antagonist alongside the Penguin. And I want to see the Batman evolve. I want to know of your comments down below.